The world population is growing and the need for protein is increasing. The seafood and aquaculture is a sustainable way of producing the best protein going forward. Fishing industry has a very long history in Norway. We have a long coastline and a lot of the communities is connected to the fisheries. The salmon farming industry is getting more and more important. It's a new industry, but it's been developing rapidly and today it's one of the most important industries in Norway.
Well, we need increased food production in the world. To me, that's quite obvious that we have to look at the sea and how we can utilize that in a sustainable manner. I believe that aquaculture is a way of efficiently producing proteins that we need. And it's, for me, an inspiring way of producing food for the world by utilizing and using the resource that we have in the ocean.
In Norway, we have a lot of coast and a good availability of sustainable locations to increase the salmon farming. The total production of salmon and trout in Norway is about 1.3 million tons, which is about 50% of the global production of salmon and trout. Lerøy Seafood Group has become the second largest producer of salmon and trout in the world. We produce about 170,000 tons of salmon and trout in Norway. Sustainability is extremely important in all food production. And of course for our company it's also extremely important. We produce salmon in the ocean and we are dependent on having a clean ocean to produce also for the future. Of course, sustainability is extremely important, not only for us, but also for our future consumers, which are asking about how we produce and how sustainable the product that we produce are.
So the life cycle of the salmon, it starts in fresh water, and that's what this farm does. We have the river part of the smolt life cycle. We receive the roe and we hatch them here and we feed them up to become about 100 grams. And this process takes 9 months. This process in the river takes from 2 to 5 years. So producing fish in systems like this is a much more efficient way of producing protein. We are much more area effective. We have lower feed factor. So here we can feed the fish with about 1 to 1.2 kilos of feed and you get out 1 kilo of salmon. And also, fish only take up about 40% of the phosphorus in feed. That means that the sludge from the fish is a very valuable, nutrient-rich resource. So we have collaboration with local farmers that can use our waste as fertilizers.
We invested a lot in the value chain. First of all, in the smolt production, then also in the certification of our salmon farms. So I will say that we are really proud of a very efficient and safe value chain that we have developed here over the last years.
Here we have 7 cages with salmon, totally amount of 1.4 million. We produce around 4,000 tons of fillet, and that's about 210 trucks and about 16 million dinners. Lerøy is an ASC certified seafood producer. ASC is a global standard for environmentally certified aquaculture. We use camera. It's when we feed the fish. We take samples from the bottom to make sure everything is clean. It's the most strict certification for salmon. We also have a big social responsibility that is important for us to succeed. When you see all the ripple effect our success has to the community.
Fish farming is becoming more industrialized and through that more professionalized as well, and using more technology, using more data to understand your process contributes to having production more precise and controlled. And through that, you use less resources for your production and therefore also contribute positively to the environment that you are in.
This is our new factory. This is the world's most modern factory with a lot of innovation, the newest technology. Capacity in this factory is around 70,000 tons of salmon in one shift. This, of course, is the last step of our operation from egg to fillets. And we believe that producing fillet is more sustainable than sending whole fish out in the world. 70% of the globe is seawater, and only 2% of the protein production is coming from the sea. And I think that aquaculture is the perfect way of producing protein in the future. It's a very healthy product, it's a tasty product, it's demanded all over the world. The seafood is the food of sustainability.